Chicago started strong, jumping to a 22-17 lead in the first quarter behind Reese's relentless rebounding and Camila Cardoso's presence in the paint. But Phoenix's defense, fueled by 17 steals and 11 blocks, turned the game into a slog. The Sky's 21 turnovers, compared to the Mercury's 9, led to 20 points off miscues, a gap Chicago couldn't overcome despite shooting 50% from three. Reese was a force, securing her 19th double-double of the season with 15 points on efficient shooting and a league-leading 20 rebounds, her 12.4 rebounds per game a testament to her dominance on the glass. Yet, with the game on the line, her free throw misses, part of a season-long 77.8% clip, became the story. Fans watched in disbelief as the opportunity to stay alive slipped away, the arena's energy shifting from hope to despair as Phoenix sealed the victory. Social media erupted, with Sky fans targeting Marsh for the loss. They argued his flow offense, a read-and-react system emphasizing player freedom, failed to maximize Reese's strengths. A viral post by a trendy hoopstars highlighted her lack of pick-and-roll touches, ranking her near the bottom of WNBA frontcourt players for such attempts despite her public call for more after returning from a back injury that sidelined her from July 29 to August 19. Fans pointed to her growth as a playmaker, 3.7 assists per game, and her ability to drive downhill, arguing Marsh's system didn't prioritize her in high-leverage situations. Some recalled a prior Mercury game where Reese airballed a hook shot instead of passing to an open Cardoso, suggesting a pattern of questionable decisions under pressure. The criticism painted Marsh as a coach unable to unlock Reese's mythical potential, with fans claiming his rotations and play calling left her stranded, forced to carry a team plagued by injuries and inconsistency. The Sky's roster had been battered all season, with key players like Courtney Vandersloot sidelined by an ACL tear and others missing time, contributing to the league's staggering 212 injuries and 859 missed games by late August. Reese's return from her back injury was a bright spot, her hustle and charisma shining through, but the team's 9-29 record and elimination from playoff contention underscored deeper issues. Fans argued the roster wasn't built to support Reese, with teammates failing to set her up properly or protect her in crunch time. Some even turned on her peers, accusing them of not matching her intensity, while others pointed to officiating, claiming biased whistles favored opponents like Phoenix. The narrative spiraled into conspiracy territory, with fans alleging the WNBA itself was working to prop up Caitlin Clark at Reese's expense, a claim fueled by Clark's dominance and the league's reliance on her star power. Clark's shadow loomed large over the controversy. Sidelined since July 15 with a groin injury, she hadn't played in 17 games, yet her influence was inescapable. Her August 25 Nike logo drop turned Gainbridge Fieldhouse into a shrine to her brand, with her CC logo plastered across t-shirts, banners, and warm-up gear. The sleek design, crafted with Clark's input, symbolized her connection with fans and her Iowa roots, setting the stage for a 2026 signature shoe and an October 1 apparel launch. Nike's $28 million, 8-year bet on her positioned her alongside Michael Jordan and LeBron James, a move that dwarfed other WNBA players' endorsement deals. Clark's rookie season had driven 26.5% of the league's economic activity, $36 million for Indianapolis, $52.3 million for Iowa, filling arenas with 17,036 fans per Fever home game, outpacing the NBA's Pacers. Her Kobe-inspired sneakers sold out in minutes, with resale prices hitting $600, and her Stanley collaboration sparked mania. Even injured, Clark's impact was undeniable, with ESPN reporting spikes in viewership when she played, while games without her, like a Fever Sky rematch, drew embarrassing numbers networks stopped releasing. The contrast was stark. While Reese's double-doubles were historic, her team's decline and her crunch-time struggles invited scrutiny. Sky fans celebrated her 15-20 game, but critics noted Chicago's 15-31 record in games where she recorded a double-double, a stat that left some calling it an empty milestone. Clark, meanwhile, was rewriting the WNBA's narrative, her deep threes and clutch plays turning role players like Aaliyah Boston and Kelsey Mitchell into household names. Boston's 22 points and 11 rebounds against the Sparks, Mitchell's 38-point explosion against the Sun, and Lexi Hull's gritty leadership kept the Fever in 6th place, a half game ahead of Seattle with 5 games left. Clark's return, now imminent as she hit jumpers in practice, promised to elevate Indiana from survivors to playoff contenders, her court vision and shooting creating space for Boston and Mitchell in ways Reese's game couldn't replicate for the Sky. The fanbase's response to Reese's meltdown revealed a deeper tension. Some Sky supporters clung to inflated viewership claims, insisting Reese's games were breaking records, but the numbers told a different story. Her games often relied on giveaways or niche cable slots to boost metrics, while Clark's pulled 2.7 million viewers for a Fever Sky matchup earlier in the season. When both were absent, viewership tanked, with the 2025 All-Star Game dropping 36% to 2.19 million. Fans accused broadcasters, refs, and even the WNBA of bias, claiming they were propping up Clark to overshadow Reese. Yet, Clark's impact was measurable. Arenas relocated to accommodate her crowds, ticket resale spiked, and her logo drop dominated headlines. Reese's defenders, meanwhile, leaned on excuses: Marsh's coaching, teammates' failures, or officiating conspiracies. One fan tweeted, "The league wants Clark to shine, so they let Angel get hacked," ignoring that Reese's missed free throws were her own. Reese's talent was undeniable: size, hustle, charisma, but her inconsistency in big moments drew criticism. Her 77.8% free throw shooting and occasional lapses, like the airballed hook shot, fueled doubts about her clutch ability. Sky fans argued she was a victim of circumstance, forced to carry a depleted roster under a coach who didn't understand her game. Others saw it differently: a professional athlete with the ball in her hands, failing to deliver when it mattered most. The endless finger-pointing, blaming Marsh, teammates, refs, or the system, made Reese look fragile, as if she couldn't handle criticism. Her defenders' insistence on rewriting the narrative, from coaching failures to fake viewership stats, only amplified the perception that she was defined by excuses, not results. Clark, by contrast, needed no spin. Her return loomed as a game-changer for the Fever, who had survived without her thanks to Boston's dominance, Mitchell's scoring, and Hull's grit. Coach Stephanie White's next woman up ethos kept Indiana competitive, but Clark's 19 points and 8 assists pre-injury had stretched defenses, creating opportunities Reese's game didn't. The Sky's decline, coupled with the WNBA's injury crisis, 10 ACL tears, including Vandersloot's, and Sophie Cunningham's MCL tear from a controversial Bria-Hartley collision, exposed a league struggling to protect its stars. Reese's meltdown, while painful, was a symptom of that chaos, but her fans' refusal to let her own it risked undermining her growth. This moment was a reckoning for the Sky and Reese. Clark's coronation as the WNBA's face, cemented by Nike's investment, highlighted the gap between potential and impact. Reese's double-doubles were impressive, but without wins or clutch performances, they rang hollow. As the Fever eyed the playoffs, fueled by depth and Clark's imminent return, the Sky faced an off-season of questions. Could Marsh adapt his system to Reese's strengths? Could she rise in the moments that define stars? The answers would shape her legacy in a league where Clark was already rewriting history. What's your take on Angel Reese's clutch struggles and the Sky's collapse? Is Tyler Marsh to blame, or does Reese need to step up? Can the Fever, with Caitlin Clark's return, become playoff contenders? Share your thoughts in the comments, wish Sophie Cunningham a speedy recovery, and tell us if Chicago can rebound next season. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for every WNBA highlight.